Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 4. We will answer for the 4 questions from the case 27 regarding the turnaround of Madi Chai Cafe. Okay, let me now explain for the simple case synopsis about the Madi Chai Cafe. The detail of the Madi Chai Cafe. Madi Chai Cafe is a company provide the high quality coffee launched by their parents, Madiman Corporation, in Melbourne, Australia, in 2003, and in 2011, they launched the cafe in the US market. So this situation will face the huge losses between the Australian market and US market. So this case we focus for the how Madi Chai Cafe face the competition position, huge loss in US market in the coffee industry, and the main direction in US market for the Madi Chai Cafe to face the how the coffee industry in US market can improve their performance, their profit in this coffee industry compared to the other competitors.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurjanawati. Today I will present for point question number 1. This issue occurs because there are some difference between these two countries. According to research, what the difference between the Australian market and the US market, and make Madi Chai Cafe have experienced significant losses in difference in coffee culture between the United States and Australia. Australia, their coffee culture is more concerned with the quality and taste of coffee compared than in the United States, which is more concerned with speed and quantity in making of coffee. This was matched by increasing in demand of espresso-based beverage, and when Madi Chai Cafe offer high-quality coffee and had tremendous success in Australia, but not in the United States. To summarize, Madi Chai Cafe cannot expect their American customer to share the same lifestyle and taste preference as their Australian counterpart. They should research their American customer and try to develop coffee that attract to them.
The limitation of using the success of Madi Chai Cafe launching in Australia for its global expansion is come from the marketing. In Madi Chai Cafe, the marketing works were centralized and were done by the franchisor. The franchisee might be located in different locations and might be targeting different markets, but the current advertising campaign was only focused on certain market segment. This might be a disadvantage to some franchisee. Every consumer in different country has different perception toward the coffee. The consumer comes from different ages and different sense of taste, so it is not suitable for Madi Chai Cafe using the Australian data on US consumer because it involves two different countries that come from different background and lifestyle. As examples from the cases, come from the owner of one of the franchise store named Miss Jessie. According to her response, the headquarters has decided to do promotion for mocha, Oreo mocha, and mocha chips again. It is because the store is located in an office area and their target is working adults. The promotion does not match the taste of their customer who prefer bitter coffee drinks. As a result, it has failed to attract the customer to visit the cafe.
And in conclusion for the question 1 about the limitation, Malaysia should take action by doing research for every place they took place to build the cafe. In our opinion, we should not take easy by using the available blueprint data as the data come out from the different place, because every place consists of different people and also consider different taste. And then for sure their taste and something also we are not the same. So the company should have new research for the taste and get the data on the what people in US want and love to have. In addition, from here we probably could get the meet their taste, and the same could spike the sales. So make the Maricha Cafe the most place to go and having a cup of tea in US market. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Balkis. Now we continue question 2. What are the root cause of Moody Child Cafe failure to venture into the US market? First is in-test competition. Second is hard cost technologies. First, Moody Child Cafe is experiencing difficulty catering to the taste and preference of local people in the United States compared to the Australian taste. Second, for in-test competition, not only for taste preference, United States consumers also healthier food and beverage, also lifestyle, even though the beverage also need to be taken to increase consumer to consume healthier food, hence Moody Child Cafe. Second, for Moody Cafe failure to venture into the US market is high cost technologies that Moody Child Cafe needs to invest more in technologies, equipment, or anything that's need to improve the industry's coffee. Second is Moody Child Cafe also is unaffected by a prospective economic downturn in a food and beverage business.
My first point is low-cost strategy. Madi Mum consistently pursued a low-cost strategy. The client did not anticipate purchasing an expensive item from Madicha's Cafe. Premium coffee brands such as Starbucks will be purchased by consumers in search of upscale coffee beverage. However, the purchasing department prioritized the price over quality, and as a result, the Madicha's Cafe offers luxury product of poor quality at a premium price. My last point is lack of market analysis. Madi Mum's original concept was totally opposite to the desired concept of Madicha's Cafe based on the preference of its target market. Modern designs were designed for the Madi Cafe area in order to create a peaceful atmosphere for adults to stay after work. There was a discrepancy between the cafe atmosphere and interior design and the preference of its target market. In addition, the Madi Child's Cafe initial projection was centered on individuals aged 30 to 60. However, the concept and interior design of the cafe were based on the preference of young working adults between the age of 20 and 40. Both kinds of consumer different in tastes and behaviors, resulting in ineffective market effort and failed to accomplish the anticipated goals. That's all from me. Thank you.
Moody Child Cafe was lack in advertising product. For the Starbucks due to the effectiveness in develop positive relationship with its client, Starbucks enjoys significant level brand loyal from its customer. The product become fashionable because some of celebrity photograph each morning holding a cup bearing the company's brand. Moody Child Cafe may experience challenge with the product promotion. Moody Child Cafe have failed to build the sense belong among its client, but Starbucks outlet had become preferred destination for working adults to visit and remain after working. Next is the failure due to the shortage of qualified employees. There were no well-trained barista available to service the customer at Mudichan Cafe. From the fast food line to the coffee shop line, the staff were transferred. The operation of the Mudichan Cafe did not correspond to the desired value proposition of the company products according to the company. The most important in Mudichan needs is manpower, because without worker, the cafe cannot function properly.
For point question number 3 is investment appraisal is mainly concerned with the financial and economic viability of project. This allows project analysis to consider whether the return that might be expected from an investment compares favorably with alternative investments in other. Investment appraisal techniques are also used in public sector projects and public-private partnership projects. Investment appraisal techniques include a costing. An understanding of cost behavior in terms of variable and fixed costs was significant in the pricing area, but the pricing method discussed fell into two main categories: market pricing and cost plus. Madi Chal Cafe main goal is to provide customer with high quality coffee at a reasonable price. In this case, they must determine the price method to be used. Costing is the most crucial issue that must be addressed, as Madi Chal Cafe has a strong competitor with which it must compete.
One of the strategic management accounting that has been used in Madichal Cafe is planning and control. Madichal Cafe has set their mission, which is their mission is to be our customer favorite place and way to eat and drink. The human resources management approach is highlighted in the great place for our people to work component. In addition, Madichal Cafe mission statement cover its corporate social responsibility position in the positive present in your community part. The rest of the mission statement indicates Madichal brand image and the quality of its product. In Madichal Cafe, there are few departments that has been formed in order to ensure the smoothness on running the business. The departments include of 5 main department, which is product development department, purchasing department, operation and service department, business administrative department, as well as marketing department. This department was supported by the information technology department. All of these departments has their own role to support each other in the business and help to run the business accordingly.
For the continue question 3, okay, normally the development and used for SMA technique in the link to the issue of the need for external information to face the uncertainties of environment and the support strategy decision. In this case, Madi Charles Cafe, company need to ensure that a number of the key factors need to be taken into account to determine the right technique for the good of the company performance. For main factor that management need to load, the factor are strategy. The factor is strategy costing. The second, strategic decision making, and then competitor and also in customer. For example, company must to set up the benchmarking and performance measurement. The important is company must to determine customer lifetime profitability and also related with the how company planning and control their brand valuation.
Now we continue. Question 4 is what are among the practical recommendation that you might propose to the management to address this issue? Firstly is hire and send employees to the training skill they are skillful. Madi Child Cafe is lacking on manpower on coffee industries. As a result, Madichal Cafe should hire and conduct some background check before hiring new employee to avoid hiring someone with no prior experience in the food and beverage industry. Next is focus and expand on the target segment. Madi Child Cafe need to target segments in poor and middle income, but they can target in university students who want to stay up late to finish their work or assessment. Lastly is Madi Child Cafe also need to acquire new knowledge and skill so that they can conduct market research and compete with other competitor. Also innovate in terms of qualities rather than quantity in their market or offering. And we all know that if the flavor is good, customer will order and repeat the same menu again. Thank you.
My first point is coffee quality. Coffee quality is the first thing Madi Child Cafe must do to win US people's heart. To produce perfect taste coffee, Madi Child Cafe should buy the best coffee machine and the best coffee bean to ensure they produce the best taste of coffee to the customer. They also need to make sure every cup of coffee is made by the fully trained barista. My second point is regular customer. One method for maintaining customer is to provide loyalty card. However, make sure it is a high quality card that will stand the test of time. Child Cafe also can do different promotion every monthly so that customer will check up every month what is the latest news of Child Cafe. The customer also will come to enjoy the promotion every month. My third point is variety menu. Child Cafe can promote multiple styles of product to be successful, such as offer cold food, cold drinks, and hot food to ensure the best chance of multiple sales. The variety food can avoid customer from queasy. That's all from me. Thank you.
First is the local test. Modicha should consider the taste and preference of the customer. Making product which do not suit the taste of the US customer is not feasible. The people in the US prefer the coffee with a bitter taste, unlike an Australian who prefers sweetness in the coffee. Next is the ambience of the cafe. The design of the outlet has to be improved as well, so that the customer feel more comfortable and relaxed while they're sipping their coffee. Atmosphere is extremely important for any restaurant. When the guests feel comfortable and relaxed in the environment, they are more likely to stay longer and order more food and drinks. In technology, Mudisha Cafe also can be improved. Mudisha Cafe use machine to prepare the coffee in order to increase the efficiency of the operation. They also can provide Wi-Fi to the customer so the customer can hang out longer, want to deliver a flawless, convenient and enjoyable experience to their customer. They also can provide e-wallet payment because we are now live in the cashless era. Technology offer means to speed up process and improve the customer experience. Thank you.
Okay, from the whole our answer in the case study, we recommend to Madi Child's Cafe should take the consideration to having a world decision for their cafe all around the world. They should not take this problem lightly because it will affect their sales and could make the problem growing huge. Is it because the people live in a country come from the different lifestyle, different sets of taste, also they come from different states of the age. In certain point, Madi Child's Cafe should see all the franchises as a whole and let them come out with their own idea how to attract more consumer. Not only that, the marketing should give them chance and trust on how to expand their cafe with their own ways. So they have to take a look this situation. They have to compare about how taste different people from the Australian people and the US people. So they have to look this situation to plan any decision for their cafe, because this situation will give their effect to their sales and their satisfaction from their customer. Thank you very much from our group.